No, I did not. I was playing around, telling the guys I called game like Paul Pierce did on his little interview.
But Allen, you had to know Allen's he's one of the longest best shot blockers in the league, so I guess you wanted to get in hard.
I really didn't think about it at the time. I just went to a spot where I seen some space and I shot the ball.
How comfortable are you guys starting to get now with only 2 games in, but having Marc on the floor?
I mean, it's just a second game, but for us, we're still building and, trying to, work on consistency and just go out there and play the same way every night.
The experience that he has, the basketball IQ, even the passing, is that something that you guys can feel even initially when you're out there with him?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could feel it when you're playing against him and, when you're going to match up with him. And, obviously he's showing what he could do in the first 2 games. And, we just got to keep building. He's going to get more comfortable as the games go on.
Nick said one of the things with Marc is his passing it's almost contagious, like the way he looks at the floor. You had 8 assists tonight. I don't know if that was part of that, but does he help the ball move in your very limited experience with it so far?
Definitely. Like I was just saying, just playing against him and, seeing, how he's finding guys on, the team that we're playing against when he was on there. And then obviously him coming out and, learning our offense and, moving the ball, looking for cutters and, setting good screens. He does a lot, that's good for us.
Saying this morning, you really wanted to play with some fire, bring your A game offensively. Is that in your mind when you came out early today?
No, I didn't even know till right now. And from me, like coaches like that, you want that motivation. They can see it. They play. They're looking in between the lines of the game. Even if you're going out there having 20 points and you win, you want a coach to motivate you and tell you what you're still doing that's, negative on the floor that is causing your team. So, I appreciate him, putting that in the air. But this is my first time hearing it.
It gives you the butterflies in your stomach when you get those. Makes you feel like a kind of a rookie again, and it's a good feeling. It's a great feeling to have.
Game 2 feel any different than Game 1 in terms of comfort level?
Eventually, yeah. I think in the third quarter, once you get the ball more in your hands and you start to make reads and understanding what the defense is trying to do and guys moving around, obviously you get more comfortable. So yeah, I guess you got a little better than in Game 1, and it's going to continue to get better slowly. There's going to be some ups and some downs, but defensively, I thought that we try to do the right thing, and everybody's communicating and trying to fix mistakes.
In the fourth quarter, you really were pretty locked in there. It seemed like in that 8-minute stretch you were in. Was there anything that changed for you out there, and was that kind of an example of what you can do when you are kind of playing at your best?
I definitely got more comfortable, and obviously, there's a few things I can do on the floor on both ends, but mostly just making plays on both ends. If it's communicating or taking away something that the other guys want to do. On the defensive end, offensively, it's being able to score, stretch the floor, or pass. Not allowing the defense to just predict what you're going to do.
You're talking. Go ahead.
Sorry, that little stretch you had in the fourth, the running hook, the 3. I mean, were you starting to feel it pretty good at that point?
Yeah, when you see the ball go through the net a couple times, you start to feel good, and you see your teammates and your coaches getting excited as well. So it's a cool moment to have, obviously. But at the end, I got a little tired and had to come out.
Nick was saying that he thinks your passing is sort of contagious. Do you feel that when you're out there, guys looking to move the ball more when you're looking to move the ball?
I don't know. He's the coach. He knows his players, and he knows what he's seen before. I'm an unselfish player by nature. When I see a pass, somebody open, regardless who it is, I'm going to throw it to him. and I encourage guys to keep moving without the ball, because if they get behind, their defender, or defender made a mistake, we're going to make them pay for it. And the thing is, we haven't really practiced yet as a team, so all the little chemistry things and ins and outs and cheat plays that we can do, still really early, and we just lost Fred, so the thing that we had going on from the first game, today was a little different, so everything is going to be an adjustment.
How many other players in the league have you seen that use that skyhook that you use?
I don't know.
Not many.
I don't. I don't know. I don't know who does it or who doesn't, but I use it. I'm comfortable with it, especially down the middle. If they allow me to get to that point, I'm really comfortable with it. If they take that away, I have other moves that I'll do. But yeah, it's a good move. It's hard to stop when it's going in.
You were in constant conversation with the bench and the coach staff throughout the game.
Yeah.
Is that dialogue of where you're supposed to be, what's happening, what's coming, sort of thing, just learning on the fly? Is that basically what it comes down to?
And communicating what the other team is trying to do as well. Communicating to the bench what plays they're trying to run, tendencies, things that I've picked up over the years as well. Just trying to help everyone.
So it's not just because you're new, that's going to be sort of your modus operandi a lot. All the
Yeah.
time that you play.
Well, yeah, I communicate a lot with everyone, and I believe that's that's important, and it's important part into winning. Communicating what you see, and obviously asking questions, and sometimes giving answers as well. So I think it's a two-way street.
Doug?
You said this morning you needed Kawhi to kind of take over a game and dominate. What do you think he did tonight to advance that?
Well, excuse me, he was good. I don't know if he was dominating, but he was better than he'd been, right? And he wanted the ball and made some good plays and got it into the thing. I liked his aggressiveness to go get it, even though he knew they were collapsing a lot. I think, what did he have? It felt like he had a bunch of it. Yeah, 8 assists. Felt like he had a bunch. And him and Gasol too, but Gasol only had 2. We're going to get used to making some of Marc's passes here one of these days, hopefully.
His 6-minute stretch there at the start of the fourth quarter sort of ran the gamut of what he could do. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, that was pretty cool, right? Passing, 3-ball, post up, block shot down there. I think he had 1 or 2 maybe. The one went the other way. I think he actually blocked it back off the guy and didn't get that one back. But yeah, it was a heck of a stretch by him. Really fun, really impressive, right? It's okay.
Have you asked Kawhi if he meant to bank that in yet?
I did. I asked him if he called bank. He said he called game when he shot it. Covers everything as long as it goes in, right?
But that's the kind of play you want to get him at the end of the game, to get him to that spot. He hasn't had a lot of success in that spot at the game. When he
Yeah, and it was a little harder tonight because it was zone, right? And we set with him and thought we could get him in there at the high post, and luckily that's what happened. And he made it.
You gave up a ton of threes, and Harris had 7 in the first half. That's just the way they play, and do they sort of catch you a little bit off guard with how many?
I think they caught us a little out of pace to start, right? They were really running and firing and going past us and chasing some long rebounds and kicking them out for threes, and that got them cranked up. It helped me, Doug, here. I think it was 13 in the first half, wasn't it? Okay, so then it was 13 in the first half, and I think it might have been 14 at the end of the third quarter. Yeah, so we did a good job. We really we showed some clips, talked about switching some stuff, and we kind of shut the water off all the way there till about 4 minutes to go. And then they hit like 5 in a row again, right? And I don't know if we've ever won a game giving up 23s. I can't remember one in my coaching career where I've given up 23s and still come out on top. So we were fortunate, man. They were playing. Give them a lot of credit. That's the way they play. They find the hot guy, they keep going to him, and then they spread it out all over the place. I mean, even Allen hit a big one when we were almost had the game pulling away from him. Jared Allen steps out the corner, hits a 3, and there we go again, right back into the game.
You guys had 32 assists, Kawhi career high 8. Given you only had 1 active point guard tonight, how impressed were you with the ball movement?
Well, pretty good. With 32, that's a big number for us. I think Gasol's helping the ball movement, right? I think it's just kind of catchy a little bit as well. But, you know, Kawhi did a good job against the zone of getting in there and play against the collapsing. Who else had some assists tonight, Josh? Danny had 5. That might be a career high for him, too, right? Better check that.
You guys got off a little bit of a slow start to start the game, and I know the starting group hasn't had the same kind of boost it did the first, say, 6 weeks it had the last couple months. Is there any particular reason you think why it's been? Is it just the injuries and, like, guys being in and out? Like, what do you think has kind of caused that change to happen?
I think we got one eye a little bit on the break, a little bit, and I think they've played a lot of games and a lot of minutes, and I think I don't know. We need to get them a little bit juiced up. I mean, we're talking about it too, Tim. I mean, we're trying to get some more movement in our offense at the start. Maybe even scripting some plays to make sure we're moving, because we'll stand around a little bit. You know, that's a veteran group. 4 of them are longtime vets that can get to be slow moving sometimes, and Pascal running around by himself. But even Pascal's moving a little. No, I'm just kidding. We just got to keep an eye on it. Get them rested, keep them fresh, and get them energized. You're right, though. Half step slow to start, you know, chasing 50-50 balls. And that kind of stuff is, again, that gives teams confidence. And we need to try to choke that off a little bit.
Especially with a veteran group. I mean, do you think this break is well-timed in particular coming up? Do you get a chance to kind of reset and, you know, kind of catch your breath a little bit and get your legs under you, maybe?
I always feel that however I'm feeling, they're probably feeling. So I'm looking forward to a couple of days off. So I'm sure they are too. Yeah.
Did you guys figure out Marc a little more tonight in terms of how he fits, and do you think he figured you guys out a little more? Did you see progress there?
Saw some progress, right? I just think, yeah, we saw a lot of good things with our guys looking for him and cutting immediately and with some speed. Found him in the post a couple times. Yeah, I think it looked like but you know what? It looked like in New York he's been playing here for more than 1 game or 2 games, and I just think that's kind of him, what he brings, and he doesn't really look. He's not out of rhythm with us like you think he would be, right?
You said you thought he was helping the passing. Is that just the contagious way of how he looks at the game?
I think so. Yeah, I think he makes a quick hit one, and that guy moves it on, and sometimes there's 3 quick passes after his 1 quick pass, right? I think it was like that in New York as well. We probably should have shot a few of those because they were, but that's better. What's good? We'll circulate the ball here for now. It's good.